There's a moment during a fast when your body actually flips a metabolic switch and starts burning fat for fuel. Understanding when this happens makes fasting way easier. I'm Dr. John D'Ambrosio, chiropractor for 32 years, author of Fasting That Works. At 58, I lost 20 pounds of fat while maintaining muscle. And once I understood the metabolic switch, fasting made absolute and complete sense to me. So here's what happens. When you eat, your body breaks down food into glucose. Glucose goes into your bloodstream, insulin rises, and your body uses that glucose for energy. Any excess glucose gets stored as glycogen in your liver and in your muscles. When those glycogen stores are full, what happens to the rest? It gets stored as fat. Totally normal. Your body is designed to store energy for times when food isn't available. But when you stop eating, your body has to find another fuel source. For the first few hours after your last meal, your body is still using glucose from that meal. Then it taps into the glycogen stores in your liver and muscles. Glycogen can fuel your body for about 12 to 16 hours, depending on how active you are and how much glycogen has been stored. Around the 12 or so hour mark, something shifts. Your glycogen stores are now running low. Insulin has dropped. Your body needs energy, but there's no more glucose coming in and no more glycogen to tap. So what happens? It flips a metabolic switch. It starts breaking down stored fat into fatty acids and ketones and uses those for fuel instead of glucose. This is when fat burning actually kicks in. This is why a 12-hour fast is the bare minimum for fat loss. If you only fast for 8 or 10 hours, you're still running on glucose and glycogen. You never actually flip that switch. You're not burning stored fat, but when you push to 12, 14, or 16 hours, you force your body to dip into those fat stores for energy. That, my friends, is when fat loss happens. Now, here's the key. The first time you flip that metabolic switch, it's going to feel rough. Your body isn't efficient at burning fat yet. It's been running on glucose for years, so it doesn't know how to use fat smoothly. You'll feel tired, foggy, maybe irritable. But the more often you flip that switch back and forth, the easier it gets. Your body builds the enzymes and metabolic pathways it needs to burn fat efficiently. By week 2 or 3 of consistent fasting, flipping the switch feels effortless. You don't even notice. This is called metabolic flexibility. A metabolically flexible person can switch between burning glucose and burning fat without feeling terrible. Most people are metabolically inflexible. They've been eating constantly for so long that their body only knows how to burn glucose. When glucose runs out, they feel awful. But fasting trains your body to be flexible again. So here's what metabolic flexibility looks like in practice. You wake up, you're 12 hours fasted, you feel fine. Clear energy, no brain fog, no desperate hunger. You go about your morning, maybe have some black coffee, and you don't eat until noon. You just went 16 hours without food and it felt easy. That's because your body flipped the switch hours ago and you've been running on fat all morning. Now let's compare that to someone who's metabolically inflexible. They wake up, they need breakfast immediately, or they start feeling shaky or irritable. They eat breakfast, their blood sugar spikes, then crashes 2 hours later. They need a snack, then lunch, then they need another snack. They're riding the glucose roller coaster all day, never tapping into that stored fat, never building metabolic flexibility. The longer you fast, the deeper you get into fat burning mode. A 16-hour fast flips a switch. A 24-hour fast keeps it flipped all day. A 40-hour fast drives even deeper into fat stores. But you don't need extreme fast to benefit. Consistent 16 to 18-hour fasts are enough to train your body to flip the switch easily and burn fat more efficiently. Bottom line, the metabolic switch flips around 12 hours into a fast. That's when your body really starts burning stored fat for fuel. The more often you flip the switch, the easier it gets. Metabolic flexibility is the goal, and fasting is how you build it. There's a free cheat sheet in my bio. You can actually download it today and start losing fat tomorrow while maintaining muscle. Get that switch starting to flip. Again, the link is in my bio. Grab it today.